Ciao ragazzi, benvenuto a tutti in un altro episodio del podcast di BadTruth. Sono il tuo ospite Michael insieme al mio buon amico Adam. Iniziamo!
From the celebrated Yellow Dog Studios in the heart of Wimberley, Texas, you're listening to the BadTruth podcast with your hosts Michael and Adam.
Well, Michael.
I know.
It's been, 18 months since our last episode?
It's been forever.
It's been a long damn time.
I think it's been 2 months.
Has it been 2 fucking months?
Yeah, we tried to fake it by putting some rebroadcast in there.
Yeah.
But then we got lazy and we're like...
and then we just got busy is what we got.
You've been extremely busy. I've been a little busy.
You've been busy playing on sessions and shit.
I did a lot of sessions.
Doing gigs.
I know, I feel like Adam Oder now.
Dude, you've been all over. You left our Drew Fish session to go to, was it Alabama?
Oh yeah, went to Alabama, Dolphin Street Sound.
Nice, badass.
Yeah, we did a 1,000 songs for Dalton Domino.
I was gonna say it looked like you guys were doing a shit ton.
Yeah, I try to space my pictures out. It wasn't like Nate, where he posted Nate Kuhn, another alumni. I didn't want to post a picture every single day. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
we get it. But so I kind of spread out my pictures.
Yeah, but there was a lot of. I think there was like ping pong pictures. I noticed.
Yeah, the engineer Mark Durnley, he's like a sleeper agent for ping pong.
Nice.
Sorry, table tennis.
Table tennis.
He's British.
Ah, yes.
And he won the first Dolphin Street Invitational.
Man.
He crushed the owner of Dolphin Street Sound.
Wait, so if I remember correctly, almost everybody on that session has been on BadTruth.
Yeah.
Because Nick, right?
Nick Gardner played guitar.
Yep.
And a bunch of stuff, actually.
And then, and of course, the world famous Nate Kuhn.
Nate Kuhn was on there. Yeah. Justin Pollard produced it.
Nice.
Who hasn't been on.
He has not been on.
He told me if he comes on this podcast, we're going to finally get ratings.
Nice.
Because he said it'll be over for this pod. We'll have to take it to another level.
Oh, I was afraid that the podcast would then get 1 ratings and
no,
then we'd be taken off.
Well, it'd probably be both.
Yeah,
we get all 1 ratings and all 5.
And all 5s.
Yeah. And also, guess who? Brad Rice was on there.
Nice.
In that session.
I haven't seen Brad in a while. I love Brad's playing.
Yep. And who was the other guy? Oh, you might have heard of him. Doug Pettibone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some talent in his fingers.
Yeah, he's in Italy now playing with an Italian artist, or in Europe, whatever.
Nice.
That Zucchero guy, Sugar.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of Europe, that's where my guys are headed to. Gay Petty.
Is this our news? This is our news segment?
I guess this is news. This is Moon Pie's news right now. It's they just left so by the time
Without me, I might add.
Yeah. Should have went over.
They wouldn't take me. Good luck on figuring out the money.
Good luck. Yeah. Well, they're over there. They're just left about, I think, 2:00 this afternoon. And so by the time you guys hear this on the podcast, they will have already played Crapon and is headed to Italy. And
if you want to know about Crapone, you can listen to the BadTruth Goes to France episode.
Yes. And you go back, and I think that's season 2. Go check that out. And we had just gotten back from a 1.5 week little run that took us all the way out through Memphis and Nashville and Little Rock and Atlanta and all that good stuff. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the part of the country that feels like walking into a hairdryer.
Yes. Yes.
Put it on high heat and put it in front of your face and walk around all day.
And then go, yeah.
That's the weather right now.
You know,
I forgot I did another record when I got back.
Oh, you
Alabama.
did?
Yeah, over at Dwight Baker Studio. A guy named Mike Lawson.
Nice.
Yeah, where I also did that Native Sibling record that's not out yet, but it's done. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
So it's the first time they've added bass and drums and things on their songs.
Nice.
The Native Sibling. I think they're from I forget where they're from, like Washington or something like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
The state, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been down a UFO rabbit hole.
Dude, judging by everything you send me, yes, I've noticed that.
Dude, I went deep.
You went super deep into the UFO thing. Didn't they just discover water on Mars?
Maybe.
I think that's been the thing, I think, that came out today.
I feel like I should have gone down this UFO rabbit hole when I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
It's a little weird now. It's like getting a tattoo at 48.
Yeah.
Your first one.
It's okay, though. You can do that.
No.
No.
All right. So yeah, we've both been busy. We get it.
Dude, we've been busy.
And you're leaving again.
I'm leaving again. I'm going to go meet up with said Moon Pies in
What are we doing with this podcast?
England. Man, I don't know.
Are we going to do more?
Oh, we can't stop now.
We got guests lined up on, so
Yeah.
we will be, some guests are lined up.
We have to keep the podcast going strictly because we promised the guests.
Dude, we're getting like tweets and texts like, what are you guys done? Is it over?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not over. It's just like, we have been busy.
Yeah.
The schedules haven't been working out. Some guests have been, not showing up.
And sometimes no fault of their own.
No,
That's
exactly.
Okay. That's okay.
There's been some emergencies where things didn't go right.
Yeah.
But then again, do we want to just put podcasts out where we really don't have anything to?
Yeah. I mean, we got to at least have something to talk about.
All right. You know that show Frozen Planet?
Yeah.
It's like Planet Earth, except a lot colder.
Yes.
All right. So I was watching that at a bar.
What bar had Frozen Earth on first?
Lala's, the
Nice.
Christmas bar in North Austin.
Yep.
All right. So I'm watching this, and the mother the mother and her cubs,
Yeah.
they're looking for food. It's snow everywhere, dude. Where are they going?
Yeah.
They do the wide angle shots, and you're like, what? There's nothing here.
Yeah.
It's like West Texas. There's nothing there. Where are you going to find food? So they're walking around, and David, what's his name, Attenborough?
Oh, yes.
In his David Attenborough voice, if the mother doesn't find food for their cubs soon, she could lose all her, they could all die.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of watching that, and it finally dawned on me. I know these people. These are some musician friends of mine that I know. This is exactly, I was like, wow, mind blown. I know this guy. This is the guy who's been looking for gigs.
Yeah.
Trying to make money being a musician, and if he doesn't find gigs soon,
He's
going to be homeless.
Yeah.
He's going to be like the Cubs, the little polar bear Cubs.
He's got to take any little gig he possibly can.
And it's weird because when they do the wide angle panning of this, and you can see there's no gigs coming.
Yeah.
There's no food anywhere.
There's no, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I know these bands. I know these guys.
I know these guys, these players. Oh, man.
Frozen Planet.
Frozen Planet.
I can't watch it now. It's too sad.
Yeah, because
it was sad before, thinking the Cubs might starve to death.
Now that you realize they're just musicians, it's even worse.
Yeah. All right. So that's what happened to me. The other things I'm still upset about is traffic.
Ah,
I can't let it go.
you can't let it, dude. No, you can't let it go.
This traffic is making me thirsty.
Yes.
All right. So every stoplight, you have to pay like a stoplight tax at every red light that you get to, or you get a muddy window wash.
Oh,
You've
yes.
seen those guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
They just come up there and start washing, and you're like, no! Like, you just got your car washed.
Yeah,
The guy comes up there with the muddy, soapy water.
And then wants to get paid.
Yeah. They're literally forcing people to carry change again.
They're keeping change alive, dude.
Do you keep cash on you?
Rarely.
Yeah. No one I know. It's all like credit now, right? You walk down the street, people ask you for money, and it's like, you're going to have to get like a little square thing or
Yeah,
something.
have a
'cause
square on your
I
phone.
can swipe something for you.
Yeah.
But no. So they're literally forcing you, because you get up there at the stoplight and you have to like just give them the change. Don't wash my car. Just take the change.
Just take the change and go.
So that's what's been happening to me at every stop sign, every stoplight, and every intersection.
That's your
right
red
now.
light tax.
Yeah. I'm stopped there on like 6th on the 6th Street on the access road.
Yeah.
And I'm looking over, and they got these condos that they're building. Some of them are done now. Starting at, guess how much?
Oh, no.
$350,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You get a condo that's overlooking I-35 at the Vagrant Underpass.
Yes.
You know the one between 6th and 8th Street?
Yep.
That's all lit up now?
That's all the purple lights.
Yeah.
It's blacklit so you can see the blood and semen.
$350,000 starting at to live there, looking over I-35 and the vagrants down below underneath the pass.
How is
the
that even a
overpass?
thing?
Yeah. And here's the sad thing. You're sitting there hoping that one day that you'll actually be able to cross the street in your car.
Yeah.
You can't cross the street now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. So that is what has been going on with traffic right now.
With traffic. Traffic update.
Yeah. Someone sideswiped my car.
What? When was that?
Yeah, you can barely see it though. I don't know. I have racing stripe on a little bit on my car.
Man.
Someone was probably in a parking lot where I was parked and tried to I didn't even notice it till I don't know when it could have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Austin.
That's Austin.
3-year-old car. I feel like I want to just trade it in now or just start hitting people.
Just start twisted metal black.
Yeah, as the people who won't turn right onto the street when they have a lane to turn into.
Yes.
But they want to cross all the way over to the far left.
Yeah.
So they just sit there. But there's a lane for them to turn right and go. It's their lane. There's no stop sign. There's no yield. It's this their lane. But no, they'll sit there and stop so they can cross all 3 lanes.
Yep.
You know those people?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's a great old, I think, first season Saturday Night Live where I think Bill Murray takes a camera out and makes in the five lane one-way traffic of New York City, he makes a taxi driver make a left-hand turn across all 5 lanes of traffic, and he does.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty fantastic.
This is our podcast right now.
This is it, just us rambling, trying to get back on our feet.
Well, it was the studio stuff was fun.
Man, we did a lot of good stuff. We the Drew Fish sessions we did together was pretty hot.
How'd those turn out?
Man, fantastic. We're about to do final vocals on this stuff and get this record done. I mean, the turnaround on this record is so fast. Garrett and Drew's Fish's records, the turnaround were so fast.
I haven't heard any of that stuff yet.
I know. You'll hear it when it comes out.
Yeah, thanks. Just enough time to turn the bass down.
Yeah, shit. You know my records. You'll hear the bass guitar every time.
It was fun tracking with Doug Pettibone.
Yeah, I bet it was.
It was
just
really
creative.
cool. Guy plays everything.
Yeah, he's so good.
I know. I was like, man, I hope I don't have any "See Me After Class" on any of these songs. You know?
Oh yeah.
I kind of did the first song.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Very first song, you're with this guy and it's "See Me After." They're all in the control room.
They're just looking at you through the glass.
It was literally Spice Girls. Tell me what you want, what you
really want.
Yeah.
Did you give them what they wanted?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all that counts.
Dude, that record is gonna be killer.
Nice. Good.
Obviously, with the 1,000 songs that we did, I don't know how many. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm probably not even supposed to be talking about it.
Don't talk about the record, but that's cool. I'm glad.
The coolest thing about Mobile, Alabama,
Yeah.
they have a wiffle ball baseball league.
No way.
Yeah, and they also bring out the DJ with the music and the stuff.
Dude, that's cool. Did you actually go to a game?
Yeah, it was behind these bars like that. They have 3 or 4 bars together, and then you walk out the back of any one of those, and then there's the fields back there.
No way.
They're all connected in the back.
That is awesome.
It's kind of like the east side here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had a legit wiffle ball field.
That's badass.
With the sponsors on the boards, the commentator on the PA, and then playing the little bits of music.
No shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Walk this way, and the guy gets walked. And I was like, really? Yeah, they're doing all of that
For
stuff.
wiffle ball. That's fucking awesome.
Wiffle ball league.
Man. That is badass.
Everyone in that town is glistening.
Yeah.
Everyone's just sweaty.
It's sweaty.
24/7 sweat.
Yeah.
It's miserable now.
Yeah. We did a thing called Diddy TV, which is Americana deal with the Moon Pies and taping in Memphis, downtown Memphis, and that was just
Hair dryer.
That was yes. And then it rained a little bit and cooled things off for a bit, and then it just got muggy. But it was still badass. I loved the people at Diddy TV were fantastic.
How close were you to shaving your head and your beard?
Oh, dude, I thought about it. I contemplated.
Can you put your beard in a ponytail?
Do the I know you can split it in half and pull it back. And
no. Did you wear braids?
No, I should have. But Zach did. The steel player, he put his hair in braids. And I was like, man, I think I should probably do that at some point. At least in these hot, humid, muggy friggin' states.
So
Atlanta,
no one
dude.
liked that poll I put on there on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
Is it like a law or a rule that if you're bald, you have to have facial hair?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're dicks.
Man, assholes. We are assholes. Hey, you'll love this. So we played this place in Atlanta, Georgia. It's one of the Fidos, like the Fido chain.
Like the one that we don't have here now in
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah,
Okay.
like we used to have. But imagine Fido in the Domain, and that's where we played. So imagine if they had a Fido in the Domain, and then
I bet the load in sucked.
oh, dude, they for one thing, imagine us. We're with our buddy Rance. Has this '81 Silver Eagle that we rent. And
So no AC in the bunks.
And it's no, actually he's installed AC and all that. So he's updated a lot of things on it. But imagine that thing rolling into the Domain, and then you have these Porsches trying to go around us. I mean, that's basically what it is. And then we stop in the middle, and we're like, all right, we got to unload and load into this place. I think they hated us, but then the place was packed, and it was an awesome gig. So,
Hey, hold on one second.
Yeah.
This is how rusty we are.
yeah.
I forgot
Dude,
to do this.
I was
going to
say that earlier from the beginning. I was
hold
like,
on. Let me
just go for
everyone
it, dude.
turn your volume down.
Yeah.
I totally screwed it. I apologize.
Go for it.
All right, hold on. All right. Was that all of them?
I think that was close.
You said Porsches?
Porsches.
Porsches? Okay.
Yeah. There we go. But yes. So yeah, we forgot our bell.
This podcast is petered out here.
So this one is definitely petered out.
I had like 10 minutes of stuff, and then after that, now my voice hurts. I'm out of shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're out of podcast shape.
People are like, when are you guys going to do another podcast again? This is why.
This is why we haven't done another podcast, is that we've been so busy and we don't remember what we've been doing.
Yeah. Weren't you going to tell me about Lone Star Jam?
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I forgot about that.
I can already tell you, I wasn't even there. It was set up terribly. There was no way for people to move the crowd along, and it was awful.
I don't know what was in the front because I wasn't out there in the front, but I do know that there wasn't a place, if you did not have a tour bus or a van that you could run and have AC, there was not a place for any musician or the stage people to just have some air conditioning and some shade and stuff. And I was just like, I could
Was there a
not
catering
understand
tent
that.
or anything?
Well, no, what they had was when we pulled up there, they had P. Terry's had a trailer or had a truck, but it left at like 12:30 in the afternoon, and then no more food came until later that evening. And there was at least water. I mean, there was plenty of water and stuff there, but there was no just place to cool off. And I was so confused by that. I was just like, where
They
can
couldn't have like taken a few trailers like they do at what's the one in Waco? Margarita Salsa. They still do that festival.
Oh, do they? I don't know.
They used to bring like some trailers out there. Even that.
Well, that's
even
it.
that one in Odessa.
Yeah.
Even that one had like some trailers. What was that one? Dirt Fest.
Yeah. What was it? Crude Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole thing, I mean, that's my one thing with festivals. I'm just like, you got to take care of the bands, especially the young bands that are coming up that aren't, they're obviously probably not making any money.
Here's a question. Where do you go number 2 when it's that hot?
Oh, yeah. It's
God,
just like,
I don't even
'cause
want to think of that.
the porta potty is going to be really sweltering. Yeah. Yeah, that was a whole other world. I was like, because I hadn't been to Lone Star Jam in a
I can't
long,
hold my
long
breath
time.
that long going in those places.
No. It's quite pungent.
And then what do you wash your hands with? The little pump thing?
Yeah.
Did they have those little pump hand washers?
Well,
With the water comes out?
What they had is the sanitary stuff inside, so you could hit the sanitary and then open up the door, and you were done at least.
So you took all the good and the bad stuff off your hands, and then you opened the door that someone had just touched.
Well, what you do is you open the door, have your foot holding it, then you wipe your hands, and then you go through.
There should be like a hazmat festival going to the bathroom kit. You put all this shit on.
But just to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. It's like a suit that has like dry ice in the layers that keeps you cool while you're in there.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, I got a lot of. You want to hear all my inventions?
Yeah. What are your these? Are these inventions for outdoor festivals?
Yeah, the icy hot strap.
Nice.
It's a strap that keeps you cool in the summer outdoor, and then it keeps you warm when you're playing outside when you shouldn't be, when it's cold.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were going with the whole icy hot, like when your shoulder is thrown out from.
No. No, it's like a cold pack in the strap.
Yeah, I like that.
So instead of having the big sweat thing going down your back, it's just wet from water keeping you cold.
Yeah.
Because the shirt's gone anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where the instrument on your stomach is soaked and the back is soaked.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And then when they think it's a good idea to play in the winter outside and you're freezing balls, you kick in the hot thing and it just warms up your back.
Warms up your back. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, I don't know about hands though. I haven't figured out if you can put like the gloves with the fingers cut off and then the palms are cut. But see, you need the fingers to be warm, so I don't know how you can do it.
Because that's the problem. When you cut those fingers off, your fingers are still cold and you're trying to play bass.
Yeah, and when you play in one spot, it kind of gets not as cold, and then when you move to another position on the neck, it's freezing. And then when you move back to where you were, it's freezing again.
That's freezing again. Yep. Yeah. And out of tune.
All right, so that's all. That's it about Lone Star. Just nowhere to go.
Oh, that was the big thing, and I know. I think everything else was like, at least the technically wise, like the crew was running it really well. So at least bands could load in and out, but you couldn't. There was no place to hang and cool down, and that's when it's 110 degrees outside.
How many women acts were there? Oh, never mind.
Oh. And then it was a lot. It was a big space to fill. It seemed.
Is the scene dying?
I don't know if it's dying. I just feel like it's changing. And I feel like in certain ways, just like record labels from like the 70s and 80s got so used to one way, and then and then in the 2000s, iTunes comes along. It's like everything's got to shift and change a little bit. And I don't think...
Has talent shifted?
Talent has definitely shifted. We've definitely gone to a different place in talent. And that's always good. Talent needs to shift. Things need to change. That's for sure.
Hey, at least people are recording again.
Yeah.
Because, in years past, I was doing like a couple songs here, a couple songs there.
Yeah.
It wasn't, now I've been doing like albums now. Seems like, I guess the EP is done, so to speak now. Now we're doing full albums. People aren't just doing a song here and there.
The hard part is to tour with an EP or a single.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of cover tunes.
Yeah. So it's just like you need to have, maybe if you're already an established act and you have a back catalog, then throw out an EP or something. But if this is your first record, like it's hard to book a gig if you've only got 4 songs.
How many songs you need to headline? Have we talked about this?
No, I don't think we've gone down that road.
So Adam.
Yes, Michael.
You're not going to believe this.
Okay, give it to me.
I didn't want to go into this, but this is something that happened to me. It's probably happened to other people in other situations.
Yeah.
And I just want to use this story as an example of things so other people can be aware of stuff like this that happens.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a radio station app.
Yes.
It's called Troubadour Country.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't remember what it is. It's an app.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been friends or acquaintances or good acquaintances with a lady from Waco for a long, long time.
Yes.
She used to come to a lot of shows in the big band that I was in. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so she's working at this app station.
Okay.
It just plays Texas country songs, right?
Yeah.
Out of Waco. And we were talking. She loves the show, BadTruth.
Nice.
Ding. Sorry, I don't have my bell right now. She loves the show. She asked me if I would want to come on the drive up there and do something on the show or do a bit or something. Or, I suggested maybe we could send something.
Yes.
And I think I even asked you, and we actually edited out a part to send to her.
Yep.
To use.
Yeah, we edited. Yeah, we edited.
Yeah,
something
I sent it to her. She never used it.
Oh, okay.
But so we spent all that time trying to find the time and having you come in the studio and do it. Never used it.
Nice. Okay, good.
But still, kept in contact. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
Then she asked me, how would I feel about maybe I don't know, doing some consulting.
Okay,
with
nice.
the app to see, listen to the app, see what I think. She told me about it. I downloaded the app. I listened to it in my car, getting out of the shower, getting ready, whatever, listen to the tunes. And I'm trying to think of, I brainstormed. So I spent time on this. And we settled on the price. And I was going to go up there and do a little bit on the radio with them. And drive to Waco from Austin, and then after that go somewhere and then consult them and give them all the ideas and brainstorm and things that I came up with. And so I spent some actual time on this.
Yes,
like I spent like really good amount of time. I wrote down lots of notes, anything I could think of. I kept a little notebook with me, and so I took it serious.
Yeah,
they're paying me to do something, and I've never really consulted a radio station before. But I have done, I've done stuff at South Plains College, speeches and stuff like that. So I was on the advisory board for a long time at South Plains. So I get how it goes. So I was kind of excited to do this. I actually sent a top 10 list of songs for them to play, which I could talk about each one, and then has to do something on the air. So everything was working great, right? All right. Well, and so remember, now she's asking me this. I never once asked her or any of that. She's always saying, would you want to do this? Would you want to do this? And I'm always like, yeah, let me think about it. But yeah, it sounds great, right? All right. So we finally set a date. And then turns out something happened and they can't do it. It might have to be a couple weeks. I think she got sick. Well, she said she got sick.
Gotcha.
She couldn't talk. So I guess her not being able to speak meant I couldn't talk to them.
Okay,
whatever.
Yeah,
right.
whatever.
She wants to be there. She's sick. All right.
Yep.
All right, I get it.
Yep.
So I didn't think anything about it. So a couple of weeks go by, and then now she's like, okay, here's the date. Can you come here on this date? And I go, yeah, cool, all set. And so I was kind of excited about this. So the night before, I text her after I sent her the songs, and I said, are those songs good for tomorrow? And she texts back, yeah, I've downloaded all but one. I'll dig a little more as soon as I get home. All right. So the next morning, hold on, let me get to this. I'm reading the texts here. All right. So this was, when was the date? This was like May 8th of this year.
Okay.
This was I'm about to show up the next day, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the next day, I'm about to take off.
Yeah, head up to Waco.
Yeah, I got up early. I'm taking a day off of work, and I'm about to drive up there. I'm all prepared, ready to go. Got my notes. I'm on my way. I get a text at 8:06 in the morning that Wednesday. I just found out one owner scheduled us to be out of the studio today in Arlington, but didn't tell the other owner. Invoice me for the time you've already spent on this project, please. Once we get our collective heads out of our asses, I'll let you know. I'm so sorry, and I understand completely if you block me. I'm mortified to treat you like this.
Okay.
So I don't know. To me, I was kind of like, well, that's kind of a weird reply. Why would she be so upset? I mean, stuff like this happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Why is she, why would I block her?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. A little over the top. So I just text back, what's going on with your radio station. And then I said, at this point, I'd like the full amount. I was literally about to head that way.
Yeah.
So this is like, we've been talking about this and one delay and then now another delay and then now this. And then she goes, that's completely fair. I send her my address. She says, got it. Right? This is still May 9th. And then I also text, what do you need from me? Or will you just send the check to that address? Like, do you need tax information? Like, what do we need here? And she goes, I'll just send it. And then, the dollar amount I'm not going to talk about. And I said, yes, please. And then fast forward a couple texts. She just said she'll just send it. And that was May 9th, all of that. And then I text again on on May 23rd. So that's 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
And I said that I still hadn't received payment yet. So let me go back here to get the rest of this. Sorry, guys. So that was May 23rd. She replies back, I turned in the invoice, but sometimes they take a minute to send checks out. I'll text our owner and see what's up. Okay, now that was May 23rd. Remember when this whole thing started, it was May 9th.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so now June 6th. Okay, it's been another 2 weeks. We're at a month now. Is there a problem? And then 2 days later, I said, hello. That was June 8th. I have not received one text back.
Really?
What's the date? What's the current date right now?
The current date is July. Hold on. Come on.
July 25th.
July 25th. Yeah.
We're at July 25th. The last I heard from her was May 23rd. She didn't reply to my last two texts on June 6th and June 8th.
Wow.
Is that some bad truth right there, Adam?
That is some bad truth. That sums up a lot of this business right there.
Yeah. Troubadour, something country radio. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
They listen to this. Well, she says she does.
Yeah.
So she's here, and I'm not going to throw her name out because she's still kind of a friend. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Did she speak out of turn?
Yeah.
Did she get excited about something that she thought would be helpful and then promise something that she couldn't deliver on? And then when she talked to the owners and they're going like, who the hell is this dude?
Yeah, we're not going to pay this guy.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
What podcast? Really? This guy's going to come. We've been doing radio for all the. I'm speculating here. This guy's going to come here and tell us how to do our job better. It's like whatever. But you would think at some point, the reason why I've waited this long, it's been a while, dude.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard from her since May 23rd from a text.
Yep.
You think after a while you would get an apology that stated, "Hey, I talked out of turn. I promise I was talking out the side of my ass, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm so sorry. Can I make it up to you? What's your address so I can send you some money out of my personal account?" Right now.
Yeah.
but what do you do, Adam?
Yeah. I mean, that's just.
It's season 3. We're calling people out.
In this world now, it's like, now we just got to write that off as a loss. I mean, what is that now?
That's just the way people are today.
Yeah.
This is the society that we live in right now.
Oh, I know. I mean, I've recently had an artist that wasted my time multiple times about us making a record together and putting a studio band together and talking to everybody about putting all that together and how he was going to send me songs and all this sort of stuff. And it kept going on, and then there was one excuse of why we weren't going to do the record and another excuse of why we weren't going to do the record. And it's somebody that I've known for a long, long time. And
I hate to air stuff like this out. I mean, you don't want to do that, but
yeah,
it's like, what do you do? How do you hold people accountable?
Yeah.
I know it seems like maybe it's a public shaming and maybe we're airing stuff we shouldn't be airing out, but it's like, this is the way this shows you an example of the professionalism in this Texas country genre right here. This is the people that we work with. These are the people that are working at radio stations, managers, booking agents. This is, even artists or musicians. This is the venue owners and stuff. These are the people that we have to work with. They're supposed to be, I guess we're projecting. We're thinking that they're a little bit more professional than they actually are.
Well, that's it right there, and that's the thing. All we want to do is make this genre and this whole area a little more professional, and which then in turn becomes a little more respectful.
It's never going to happen if these are the people that are running things.
I know.
When you can't get past someone dragging you along for 3 months and then just not even replying.
Yeah.
To a simple text, not even like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know why I did that. That's just the kind of person that I am."
Yeah.
Or just say, "Hey, when I told them who you were, they were like, no freaking way, and I didn't want to maybe hurt your feelings or whatever." And I'm going like, "Me? Feelings?
Feelings?
Are you kidding me?"
Michael doesn't have any feelings.
No.
He hasn't had feelings in a long time.
I don't even have feelings about this whole thing I just said.
I know. There's no feelings involved.
Now, did I lose money that day when I could have made some money? And the time that I spent doing that? Yeah. But what I did learn is I've got some fucking great ideas for radio stations.
Yeah, you do.
I wish we could use some of these for our podcast. I'll have to tell them, once we're done, I'll tell you some of the ideas I came up with.
Yeah, I like
all right.
this.
That's all I wanted to say. And I'm probably going to say this every podcast after this until I hear back.
Yeah.
It could get weird.
It could get weird. It will get weird.
It get weird for me.
Hey.
May 23rd, radio silence.
Radio silence. Ah.
All right.
Sigh.
I'm done talking about this.
All right.
Let's go back to what we were talking about.
Yep.
All right. This is going to be the weirdest edited podcast. I'm going to be editing the crap out of this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. We're going to jump from
There's about 10 minutes I'm cutting out.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we're going to be jumping from like nonsensical stuff to really serious stuff. So
that's how my brain works.
Yeah, that's okay. That's mine too. So tell me about how many songs you have to have as a headliner.
I got to have at least 2 records, right?
I would think, yes.
To not have to play all covers. You can play like maybe 2 covers. What's the acceptable amount of cover tunes in a headlining set?
I feel like 2 is, but okay. So what?
Anything more than 2 in your Cal Park?
So, what happens if think about Pearl Jam 10.
I don't want to think about that.
That record comes out and suddenly they're headlining a bunch of shit, and they only had that record. I wonder what they played.
They played really long versions of their songs.
Well, I was going to say, and also headlining for those acts was 60 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Depends how many other bands were
on because a lot of it was festivals.
In
and
the late 80s, there was always 3 bands on those Coliseum dates.
Yeah.
There was always 3 bands. There'd be like Bullet Boys.
Hey, ding it. Of course, you got to ding Bullet Boys. Come on.
Who else? Bullet Boys. Jackal,
hell yeah,
and then AC/DC would play.
Yep,
and that would be like the one show that came through.
Jackal's still around. Come on,
we used to call him Jackal off. Did you just spit your?
I almost did.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I mean, definitely. Obviously, we can tell the scene's changing. The scene's getting younger, as it should. I mean, the young have to come up and try to take over.
They are.
I know. And the problem is the old guys aren't trying to battle back or trying to, at least go somewhere with it. At least not try to improve themselves or something. A lot of them are just sitting back and complaining.
Who's that dull pretzel guy? Is that his name?
Oh, Co Wetzel.
Oh.
I was like, it took me a second.
I thought his name was Pretzel.
Wetzel's Pretzels. Hey, you watched Lost in Space?
Yeah.
Bam, they did Wetzel's Pretzels. But yeah, I mean, look what he's doing.
I don't know. I can't listen to that.
He's going out there and selling out Billy Bobs.
I don't care.
Man.
I don't care.
But the fans care.
I know. A lot of people like Britney Spears too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fans care. They're doing it, and
people like bubble gum.
Yeah.
What happens to bubble gum though after a while?
You put another piece in your mouth.
Yeah, it's called pop tunes right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the old rap tunes. They'd be really hot for like 2 weeks, and then no one want to hear it again. And then by then, another one was out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. That
right.
I'll be curious with it all.
Have you seen them or heard them?
Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen them multiple times. When I was out with Reckless years ago, they opened a show, and then they're out there. They're just out there fucking doing it, and it just so happens that they blew up.
This is me not.
I know, you're not acknowledging it.
No.
And I'm just like, hey.
Hey, I want to believe.
Yeah.
I want to believe.
I know you do.
I don't know, man. This is a quote from a friend of mine. I just can't support horse shit. Just can't do it. I don't want to play for Josh Abbott. I don't want to play with those guys.
Yeah. I understand completely.
I don't want to do it, dude.
I understand completely.
All right. This is it. This is it now. It's over.
This is it. It's done.
I don't want to play with those guys.
And then it's just like click.
I don't want to like give a commentary or say anything, but I'm not saying anything You know, I'm not going to go, hey, you guys are horrible. You guys suck. No, I just don't buy it, man.
Well, no, and
hey, you know what? I'm old now. Let the young kids that like it, let them like it.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked a lot of shit that I don't like now when I was younger.
Well, and you understand why our parents didn't understand some of the shit that we liked.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like we got older, and you've.
Well, you're asking someone who's listened to twice as much music as the people that are listening to this music now.
Yeah. You know,
the more you learn about something, the less mystery it is, and then you realize how it's not special. It's like science, dude. The more you learn about where we are in the universe, the we're insignificant little blue dot, dude, in the corner of a huge galaxy. Dude, with billions upon billions of galaxies all around that. It's like it's nothing. We're insignificant.
I'm an insignificant little dot in this control room right now.
I know. At least you have air in there. I'm like it's like Mobile, Alabama in here.
Dude, I should turn the AC down, but I don't want to get up.
My glasses are fogging up. I'm being the old guy on the front lawn right now.
Oh man, I'm all like, this is nice and cool in here, and I got gear all around me.
Yeah, but you kids and your music
and your musics. Hey, you know what else I did? I went to fucking Graceland.
Really?
Dude.
You like Elvis, though.
I'm a huge Elvis fan. And you know what? Did not disappoint. It was fucking great.
What's his daughter doing?
It was fucking, well, apparently now she's getting sued by her manager for millions of dollars. So I saw that yesterday.
So she's going on tour soon?
Yeah, so pretty much she'll be going on tour soon.
Would you play for her?
Yes, I've always liked Lisa Marie stuff. It's like that poppy rock stuff, and I was in. Like when
You're sold?
Yeah, when she put out that record back in the early 2000s, I was like, I'd go. I'm fucking great. I think it's awesome.
No matter how much music you've heard,
yeah,
I'm still down for that.
I would still do that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You think older musicians they just get bored with music?
Some do, definitely. I think so. And then
the quest for something that interests them,
yeah, is over.
It's like the dude that's like on Pornhub every single day.
And then he just
nothing works for that dude anymore.
Yeah. Can't handle anything anymore. Just like, this doesn't do it.
This just doesn't do it now. I just can't have sex regular way now.
Yeah. All I've got to have is...
Yeah, you got to pretend to be my stepsister now.
Yeah. Oof.
I know those guys.
Yeah.
Man. So is that what it is? Is that what it is?
What?
You just get it's hard to be inspired.
Well, I mean, you
go through phases.
You look at jazz guys, especially.
That was me in the 90s.
Yeah, you were just pushing and pushing and pushing, and then like
90s just didn't interest me musically.
Yeah,
I know that might seem weird to some people, but I grew up in the 80s, and I really like the music from the 80s. But then again, there's a lot of stuff that I listened to back then that I don't listen to now.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, including You know what's
fantastic?
Duran bass lines.
Yeah. You know what's a great thing that came out in the 80s that has just been re-released is the box set for Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
I knew you liked that band.
Dude, I love that band. I fucking love that band.
Yeah, you didn't. How many Guitar Centers were you in when that song was out?
Dude, I was, let's see, when that came out, I was what, 11?
What did they play in the stores now?
Dude, I don't even know. We went to a Guitar Center in Little Rock. And
where those records just came out.
No shit. I'm trying to remember what was, there was definitely a lot of, they still have the guitar tablature books for, Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, sweet, that's still around. And then there was a lot of shred metal going on in there. Like stuff I didn't know, and guys with 7 and 8 string guitars plugging into the Boss amplifiers.
Dude, metal it just didn't die. It just hid itself. It's still around, isn't it?
Oh, metal's definitely still around. Yeah, you still got plenty of places you can get some metal.
Corpus, San Antonio, El Paso.
Yeah.
That's your metal right there now.
That's all your metal stuff now.
It's still around.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of it either.
No. Did you go see Slayer?
No.
I know a couple of the Moon Pies did and said it was fucking awesome.
I wasn't into the really fast crazy stuff. I like the stuff that was still were songs still.
A little more melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Man, Metal Talk was pretty good on Bad Truth today.
We're old, dude.
Dude, we are so old. What are we doing with this? You're like choking over there.
I can't even talk.
I know. We are so out of practice. Man, we need to get a. We need to have.
So
a
who did
guest.
I just piss off during this? Let's see. Josh Abbott.
Josh Abbott.
Never. Pretzel.
I think you. I don't know.
I threw in a Cal Park thing.
Oh yeah, you threw in a Cal Park thing.
That's so easy though. All right, who else? Who else did I piss off?
I think that's it.
Just those three?
Yeah.
It seems like there would be more.
Yeah.
I'll think of some more guys. I don't like to like say negative stuff without having backing it up with
Without
something.
a reason.
Yeah, like the I don't want to be that guy. You got it. So, but then again, I have to actually listen to the music, which I have it.
There you go.
I have it. Yeah.
Dance to the music. So Sly and the Family Stone.
Pretzel. All right. Well, that's all that's been going on. We had to get a something out there for people to listen to. I don't know if this is worth listening to. I don't know if I'm going to even listen back. Sometimes I go back and listen to them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to.
This one we'll edit, and then it's going to be okay.
You think it'll be all right?
Oh, I think it's going to be fine. I just am going to get a list from you to edit.
We're going to have to cover this in shit to make this
dude,
thing better.
There's going to be so many sound effects on this. By the time you get to this part of this podcast, you're going to be like, wow, I'm tired of hearing sound effects.
Okay.
But we do have guests coming up, and we do have, I've got a trip to Europe coming up, and then out to Braun Brothers, and a lot of things in between, and then Americana Fest in September, and just, man, I got a lot of shit going on.
This is, if we use this episode,
Yeah.
this is number 10. We got 3 more of this season to go, 13. And then season 4, oh, dude, it's going to be, we're totally changing everything. Season is going to be totally different.
Yeah.
Is it, though?
I don't know.
It is. It is.
It is.
Season 4 is going to be totally, we'll start throwing in some little hints in the next 3 episodes, but we're actually going to go out in the field,
Yeah.
everybody.
We're going to be a part of some things.
We're coming to you.
We are actually coming to you.
Oh, so going to be so good. It's going to be so much better than this one right now.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one of our worst.
I don't think so.
No, it's definitely not our worst. But
Dude, come on, dude. The whole Frozen Planet?
yeah, that was a good one.
That was killer.
That was good.
All right.
That one set up really well.
I might be that guy. That might be that little cub.
Yeah. Oof.
All right. Till next time.
Till next time, follow us on all the social medias or whatever. You know what? I'm kind of over social media right now. I got told by
We are old.
yeah. Well, we got told by an organization that was thinking about having the Moon Pies play on something that, even though the Facebook followers were like 15,000 and the Instagram followers were over 12,000, that the Twitter followers were under 5,000, and that was not enough to allow them to play something. And I was like, this makes no fucking sense. Like, so you got to be on all of them and do all this sort of stuff, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't care. Man, dude, you are obsessed with this band.
Well, it's my job.
How many times you talk to Mike every day?
3 or 4. I mean, that's what we got to do. Hey, building the band, man. Building the band.
I know. Well, good luck in Europe.
It's going to be a fun time. That's for damn
You
sure.
bring extra money to bail them out?
And, well, no, I just,
right.
I'll figure it out.
All right.
I do what I do all the time. Figure it out.
Cool.
All right. Next time.
Hey, do better.
Always do better.
Bye.
Bye.
Should I try again, or are we good?
Dude, I think that was great. So what did you say? Just tell me what you said.
Hey, dudes. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Bad Truth Podcast. I'm your host, Michael, it says together with my good friend, Adam. Let's start.
Nice.
Iniziamo.
What is Tutti?
Tutti,
Yeah.
as plural for all, like everybody.
Okay, gotcha. I recognize that word.
Tutto, tutte,
Tutti.
tutti. Yeah.
Nice.
Benvenuto a tutti.
Tutti.
Welcome to everybody.
Badass.